cartoons in the 80s were all about vibrant colors, catchy theme songs, and unforgettable era-defining characters. These cartoons remain etched in our collective memory, especially for millennials and Gen X. From crime-fighting turtles to transforming robots, here's a list of 80s cartoons only Gen X and millennials remember. If there's one cartoon that epitomizes the 80s, it's Teenage Ninja Turtles. The characters are what everyone fell in love with: Leonardo, Donatello, Michelangelo, and Raphael. 4 pizza-loving crime-fighting turtles living in the sewers of New York City and trained in the art of ninjutsu by their rat sensei, Master Splinter. This phenomenal cartoon first aired in 1987. Due to its popularity, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles became a cultural representation of the 1980s. The series spawned numerous toy lines, movies, and comics that continue to resonate today. The show's blend of action, humor, and a bit of emotional plot lines made it a hit with kids of that era. Each turtle had a distinct personality: Leonardo, the disciplined leader; Donatello, the brainy inventor; Michelangelo, the pizza-loving jokester; and Raphael, the cynical tough guy. Beyond the characterization, other aspects people fell in love with were the show's catchy theme song, its vibrant animation, and its endlessly quotable catchphrases, such as "Cowabunga" and "Turtle Power." Still on action-packed cartoons with memorable heroes, the next animated series on the list is all about futuristic warriors battling for the fate of the universe. In 1984, Voltron, Defender of the Universe, introduced us to a giant robot genre like we had never seen before, to epic new heights. The series centered around 5 pilots who controlled 5 robotic lions, each with unique abilities. When the universe was threatened by the evil King Zarkon and his Drool Empire, the lions would unite to form Voltron, a massive sword-wielding robot capable of taking on any threat. Think of the Power Rangers series. Voltron was more than just a robot cartoon. It was a space opera filled with intergalactic battles, complex characters, and a strong sense of heroism. The series received wide critical acclaim for the robot transformation sequence, where the lions combined to form Voltron. Themes explored in the series include teamwork, courage, and the fight against tyranny. This resonated with audiences, making it a massive commercial success. Like many animated series from the 80s, this series also has its popular catchphrase. Many Gen X and Millennials will remember the phrase, "Form Voltron," which was every kid's anthem. While Voltron is all about transforming into a giant robot, this next cartoon featured vehicles that could transform as well. If as a kid who lived in the 80s, you loved action figures and cartoons, then you definitely watched and loved M.A.S.K. Short for Mobile Armored Strike Command, this series was a dream come true for car-loving kids. This 1985 cartoon centered on a special task force led by Matt Tracker, who utilized transforming vehicles and high-tech masks to battle the villainous Venom, led by the sinister Miles Mayhem. Each member of M.A.S.K had a unique mask with special abilities. Additionally, their vehicles could transform into heavily armed machines to aid them and give them a tactical advantage in battle. What made this series popular was that the vehicles were awesome and the battles were colorful and great. As the 80s era was a renaissance period for modern technology, M.A.S.K perfectly captured the 80s love for technology and action, creating a world where ordinary vehicles could become extraordinary weapons. The show's commercial success was beyond the TV. Its toy line was a massive hit, allowing kids to recreate the cartoon's exciting battles. M.A.S.K is a testament to how simplicity, combined with cool gadgets and a strong sense of adventure, can produce truly memorable results. And speaking of cool gadgets, this next series literally has the word gadget in its title. In 1983, Inspector Gadget, a cyborg detective with a seemingly endless supply of gadgets built into his body, came to our television screens. What made Gadget cool was that he had a tool for every situation, even if he rarely used them correctly. He could extend his arms and legs to a helicopter hidden in his hat. These transformations made him cool in the eyes of kids. The real brains behind the operation were his intelligent niece Penny and their resourceful dog Brain, who secretly saved the day, while Gadget stumbled his way through each case. Another reason for the cartoon's widespread acceptance was the humor. Inspector Gadget was less about action and more about comedy. Gadget's cluelessness always lay bare to people's eyes on many different occasions. The show's catchy theme song and its unique blend of comedy and spy-fi made it a hit with kids. Inspector Gadget proved that you don't need to be competent to be a hero, as long as you have a niece and a dog who are. But while Gadget was a clumsy and clueless inspector, the detectives in this next cartoon are very much competent. Following the success of the iconic 1984 film, this 1986 cartoon brought the ghost hunting team of Peter Venkman, Egon Spengler, Ray Stantz, and Winston Zeddemore to the TV screen for kids, along with their secretary, Janine Melnitz, and their gluttonous ghost sidekick, Slimer. The Ghostbusters battled various paranormal threats in New York City. The real Ghostbusters was beyond just a movie adaptation. It was a fantastic show in its own right. You could watch just the cartoon and be satisfied in every way. One of the reasons for its success was attributed to its ability to retain the film's humor and supernatural elements while expanding the Ghostbusters world, introducing new ghosts, gadgets, and deeper character development. The show's animation was top-notch, bringing the ghosts to life with creepy and often hilarious designs. The Ghostbusters' camaraderie, their witty banter, and their dedication to saving the city made them instant heroes for kids. And speaking of iconic and heroic characters, who else is heroic if not your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man? Before Spider-Man swung into countless movies, he teamed up with two other superheroes in this fun 1981 cartoon, Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man, shared an apartment with two other heroes, Iceman, who could control ice, and Firestar, who could generate fire. Together, they formed a team to fight crime and protect New York City. Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends offered a lighter and more kid-friendly take on the Spider-Man character. The show emphasized teamwork and friendship, showcasing how three heroes with different powers could work together to overcome any obstacle. The villains were not too dark, adding to the show's lighthearted tone. While it might not have been as gritty or complex as some later Spider-Man adaptations, it was a fun and engaging cartoon that introduced a new generation to what Spider-Man might look like in the foreseeable future. From this cartoon about superhero teams, we move to a family of chipmunks with a knack for music. Everyone remembers Alvin, Simon, and Theodore, the singing chipmunks. Alvin and the Chipmunks, which premiered in 1983, followed the misadventures of these three musically talented rodents and their long-suffering human guardian, Dave Seville. Each episode featured the Chipmunks getting into trouble, often due to Alvin's mischievous nature, and then, of course, performing a song. Alvin and the Chipmunks at the time was recognized as a pop culture phenomenon. The Chipmunks' high-pitched voices and their covers of popular songs were instantly recognizable. You could be at a distance from the TV, but once it came on, you knew it was Alvin, Theodore, and Simon singing. Beyond the musicals, the show's humor was excellent to watch. A large portion of it was Alvin's antics, causing chaos wherever he went. But beneath the silliness, there was also a heartwarming element to the show, showcasing the bond between Dave and his adopted chipmunk family. The show's success led to numerous albums, specials, and even movies, solidifying the Chipmunks' place as enduring icons of 80s entertainment. But instead of battling for recognition as pop stars, the next cartoon characters battled to save the world. In 1984, the world was introduced to the Transformers, a cartoon that forever changed the landscape of action cartoons. The show centered around the battle between the heroic Autobots, led by Optimus Prime, and the evil Decepticons, led by Megatron. Both the Autobots and the Decepticons are alien robots that can transform into vehicles. The Transformers was a masterpiece of world building and action. The transforming robots were incredibly cool, and the battles between Autobots and Decepticons were epic. Everyone loved watching them. The characterization was another excellent part of the show. Each Autobot and Decepticon had its unique personality and abilities. The Autobots had a noble quest to protect Earth from the Decepticons' destructive ambitions, making them instant heroes. The show's influence can still be seen in countless action cartoons and movies today. The Transformers live-action movie franchise is one of the highest-grossing franchises in the world. Following up on Transformers, next up is a cartoon about specialized heroes in a high-tech world. In 1986, Centurions burst onto the scene with its high-tech action and its team of specialized heroes. The show centered on a team of experts, Max Ray, Ace McCloud, and Jake Rockwell, who could power up with specialized assault weapon systems to take on the evil Doc Terror and his cyborg forces. Each Centurion specialized in a different environment: land, air, or sea. The action was fast-paced, and the show's premise allowed for a wide variety of exciting scenarios. The Centurions' unwavering dedication to fighting evil and their impressive arsenal of weapons made them instant heroes for kids. Centurions perfectly captured the 80s fascination with technology and its potential, creating a world where ordinary humans could become extraordinary heroes with the right equipment. Last up is everyone's absolute favorite, the Incredible Hulk. Before the Marvel Cinematic Universe made him a household name, the Incredible Hulk roared his way through the 1980s in his own animated series. The Incredible Hulk, which premiered in 1982, followed the classic story of Dr. Bruce Banner, a scientist who, after being exposed to gamma radiation, transforms into the monstrous Hulk when enraged. This cartoon captured the core of the Hulk story, the internal struggle between Banner's intelligence and the Hulk's rage. The Hulk's raw power and his iconic green skin made him a visually striking and instantly recognizable character. It was common to see kids paint themselves green during Halloween just to appear as the Hulk. For others, they get a custom Hulk suit. The Incredible Hulk became a fan favorite and a key part of American pop culture in the 1980s, solidifying its place as one of the most beloved comic book characters. And there you have it, 10 cartoons from the 1980s that defined a generation. These shows, with their unforgettable characters, action-packed storylines, and catchy theme songs, are a testament to the sheer creativity and imagination of 80s animation. Which of these 80s cartoons brings back the most memories for you? Did you have a favorite that we missed? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for content like this.